All right, we are at the Chapel Falls today. We're going to do about a 6 mile all the way to we're going to go about 3 miles to Chapel Falls, then it's about another 1.5 miles or almost 2 miles to the to Chapel Rock. So we'll get some good video. Day 2, Upper Peninsula in Michigan. Here we go. Alright, well, we're walking down the path now. I don't know how far we're in, not very far, but it rained last night and it's very humid out here. I figured the flies and the bugs would be terrible. Haven't been too bad. We've had basically just a couple mosquitoes buzz my ear, and that's about it. They're not biting me, so no black flies yet, but I imagine that's going to get worse as we get to the lake shore and or the waterfall. Alright, been hiking for a little while now, and we hear a lot of water, so I think we're almost there, but seems like it was too short. Doesn't seem like it took us that long. There's definitely a lot of water running up here. Oh yeah, I think we're here. We go down here, let's go up here.
Yeah.
There's a trail up here, I can hear it, a lot of water. So this will be the 4th waterfall of the trip, or 5th. 5th waterfall of the trip.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, look at this. So guys, this is really cool. This is why you get out here and do this, because little would you know that this just sits out here in Michigan's backyard. Part of me wants to go rogue and get down there and slide down it too. It's like a real smooth one. It'd be awesome to just backpack and camp in this area. Maybe sometime we'll do that, but check it out. So the other kind of cool thing about this one is we're the only ones here. No one else is in the area, so you get to sit here and not worry about getting in other people's pictures and ruining their shots and everything. So definitely worth it. It was actually a pretty short hike, not as long as I thought it was going to be. So very easy hike. Get out here and check this one out too. Next stop's going to be the Chapel Rock, right on pictured rocks. I'm really looking forward to that one because never been there. See all the pictures. It's going to be awesome. I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be the best part, I think. Alright, so from what I just showed you, if you walk up just a little bit further and hop down a little bit of the stuff, you can get in the second part of the waterfall, kind of the upper part, and the lower part's down here, which I'll show you on the video right here. If I haven't said it in the very first video for the channel, and by evidence of this, go outside, stop sitting inside watching this YouTube video, unless it's raining. Then give it a like, thumbs up, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. hiking on the trail from the falls is definitely longer than we thought. However, it's getting warmer and the bugs are starting to come out. Not too bad yet. I'm really hoping we don't have to take out the head bug net and look really cool. But yeah, they're really starting to buzz around my head now quite a bit. But nothing's biting yet, so I guess that's the important part. Other than that constant bzz noise, that's super annoying. Makes you kind of scream and freak out like a girl.
Hey, I take offense to that.
So, but no real wildlife yet either. Primarily chipmunks. That's about it. And every time I try to get a good video of them with their mouths full, they scare you off before I can ever get the camera ready. But man, it's getting turned into an actual hike now, so it's better be worth it. I'm sure it will. So the wife just made a good point. The trail has turned very sandy, and the wind's kind of picking up. You can hear the top of the trees, so I think we're getting close. I don't know how far it is once you reach sandy soil that you get there, but it definitely seems like we're getting closer. It's been a good hike. All right, we're almost there. I can tell because I think I hear some boats. And focus camera. I think I hear some boats, and really starting to drop off here on the trail. It smells different too. I don't know if you can smell that. Yeah, definitely hear something out there. Boats or plane or something. I hear people too. I'm hoping we can get down to the water so I can take a dip, because I am hot. All right, we reached Chapel Rock finally. 3.2 miles I think is what the sign ended up saying. So oh dude, look at that. Look at this. We're the only ones out here right now. Look at that. All right. This is my first time actually getting a good look at Lake Superior. We saw a little bay and stuff last night, but oh my gosh. Let's see if we can get something cool here. Chapel Rock, Pictured Rocks. Oh man, you know, the only way you can get up here is by hiking or a helicopter. But you have to hike to get here, or take a boat and be all the way down there and not get this view. This is awesome. This is what I'm looking at while you're sitting in watching YouTube videos. Suckers. All right, we made it, and it's lunchtime now, so we're gonna relax here for a bit and hopefully get in the water. Probably one of the best places I've ever eaten lunch. Alright, well, pretty epic little lunch spot here. Everyone came and gone pretty quick. We're the only ones out here now. You can see there's Mrs. C and Jade Outdoor Adventure Channel. No one else is around. They're all gone. Flies are pretty bad out here. I'm knee deep in the water just to help keep them from attacking my legs, but I would recommend wearing long pants on this hike and out here on the shore, especially this time of year. I mean, it's black fly season, and for the most part they only attack my legs. They got me on the arms a few times, but the black flies are kind of bad right now, but it's something you deal with. Come out, enjoy something like this. I'm looking forward to bringing Carson and Colin back out here. I think they're gonna have to be a little bit older, or we're gonna have to rent the pontoons to come out here, but look at this. Look at this. Oh, I can get it in the background. Chapel Rock waterfall. I don't know what that waterfall is, but technically I think that's the 6th waterfall. And then let me make you sick, spin around this way. Lots of more pictured rocks. So I think I'm gonna bust this video up into 2 for the whole adventure. So if you didn't check the first couple of waterfalls, I'll put a card up top, it'll pop out. Check that one out. This will be video 2, and tomorrow, I don't know what tomorrow holds. We might rent a pontoon. And then the last day of our adventure, we're gonna go to the Michigander Springs. I think that's how you say it. But man, this is awesome. Get outside, get outdoors. Hashtag get outside, I think. All right, well, we are back on the trail now, and and the wife has decided we wanted to take the long trek back, so we're gonna make the big loop. I'll put a map up so you kind of see what trail we did, but it's gonna allow us to get over on the big rocks over. Let's see if I can get that in shot. Whoop, over yonder. So definitely adding to the miles. We were only supposed to do 6, but now we're gonna be closer to, I think, 10. So, but it's only noon. Just had lunch, and I think we got a little new energy. I feel better. I got in the lake, so
I did not.
That made me feel better. All right, and the trail, I'll say this. Now that we're on the lake shore, the trail is different. It's very sandy. Vegetation, the growth is like way lower. There's a bear box.
What?
There's a bear box for your food.
Oh, great.
Becky's afraid of the bears being out here.
I don't want to see a bear out here.
But they're not going to be out here. Pretty cool. Pretty epic. I feel like a Michigander now. I mean, can you call yourself a Michigander if you haven't been to Commandant Falls and pictured rocks? I don't know. I felt like I was just pretending.
You're a poser.
Now I was a poser. Now I'm here. We did it. And now we're taking a long hike. All right, let's try and get some more views. All right, well, the bug situation got way worse. We're at a place where we could turn around. Oh, if I don't fall on my butt. But I've got these really cool bug vests, so we slipped those on so we look really cool out here. We wore our coats, but just too hot. So definitely bug season. There's a guy I follow on YouTube. I can't remember. I'll put a link to his YouTube in the description. However, I was chatting with him and I had said something I was coming up this summer, and he warned me. He said, "Oh man, I wouldn't go. Black flies are going to be terrible." I'm not gonna say you were right, but you were right. Black flies are pretty bad, and if I didn't have this vest, I would turn around. Although, to be fair, it really only got bad once we got to the lake shore. The hike up to the lake shore wasn't bad at all, but I would recommend picking up one of these super cool bug vests to bring with you. It's worth it for sure. And now we get to keep hiking and check out the cool parts of the falls. Oh, there's a big deer flying on me. Ugh. Anyways, it ain't worth it if there ain't a bit of a struggle. Oh, check this one out. Yeah. So guys, that's probably, oh man, 100 plus foot drop off. So blue. Oh, let's get over here. Yeah, I think there's a tour boat down in this cave. Oh guys, Michigan's backyard right here. Michigan's kind of like a mullet. Business down low and party in the back, or something like that. Business out front, party in the back.
Business down below.
Business down below. Yeah.
No.
We gotta keep this kid friendly.
Yeah.
Seriously, I was watching, I've seen it before, but I went ahead and watched the Archive Adventures pictured rock hike, and I don't remember if it was Andrew or who was saying it, but he said this place just doesn't quit giving, and they're absolutely right. Every time we get to the water, we stop, and it's gonna take us forever to get back if we don't knock it off. But this water is so blue, so clear,
So green.
so cold.
It's gone now.
So the boat's pretty cool. It's one of the kayak tours, so I always thought you had to kayak your butt all the way out here. Now they throw you on that boat and they drag you out here and drop you off, and then that boat's always, you know, pretty close to you guys, so pretty cool. They just dropped them off underneath this rock. Seriously guys, stupid. Every time we come around a corner, something. I mean, look at the rock down there. Check it out guys. This that is freaking awesome guys, and we are out here and we took the long loop, and while I was a little apprehensive once the bugs were bothering us, man, I'm glad we did it, because there's nobody, everyone else went the short way or they went back. And we ran into one couple. They had backpacks. I think they were through hiking, or not necessarily through hiking, but definitely hiking the North Scenic Trail. And that's it. And we're out here by ourselves. And it just always amazes me. You get out here into places that are so freaking awesome like this, and nobody's around. Like, I don't understand it. Like, why wouldn't you go out and explore and find this stuff? I mean, I get it, some people aren't able to, but you can get on the boats and take rides and tours and all that. It's like, and there are some people down there, but on the trail there's nobody here. It's like, you want to get away, have some peace, and if you're a Michigander, you get no excuses. You get no excuse for not coming here. I mean, this is just awesome.
And I'm a wuss, and I can handle it.
Wife says she's a wuss, and she's handling it all right. So we're a little concerned because she does have a bum knee right now, and but this breeze is really helping. And honestly, the trail hasn't been that bad. I would say it's moderate for sure. Difficult, no. I don't know, we got a ways to go, and we went from possibly hiking 6 miles to now hiking 10 miles on a whim. Probably wasn't the smartest thing to do. We got jerky, we got a few things, but we're not prepared to stay overnight, nor are we. No. We just gotta stop. The problem is we stop every time we turn. Every time we turn a corner, the view is just phenomenal, and you can't stop it. We watched again the Archive Adventures or Adventure Archives last night, and they said it really well. Like, every time they turn the corner, it just keeps on giving out here. And I tell you what, I would love to come up here in the fall. Can't wait until the boys are old enough to make this type of hike too, because they would love this. Carson, Colin, I'll get you up here. I'll get you up here, guys. You're just gonna have to learn to hike a little bit more, or we'll just rent the pontoon. Maybe that's what we do. All right, we got to get moving. Let's move.
A Lion King moment right here.
Yeah, right? Kind of.
Filmed the clip here.
Yeah.
So cool.
Oh, check it out, guys. Got another epic spot. Spin you around, but there's just like this massive opening that just runs the edge of the cliff. Look at this thing. You can walk all the way down that, and just kind of opens up out here, man. There's no railings, nothing. That's the way it should be. A couple of tour boats going by. Do that for you. Oh, perfect, guys. Said it. I know I said it. I'm being a dead horse here, but this is epic. All right, well, we've officially turned off away from the lake shore. We've probably got about a mile, mile and a quarter to go. And while taking the long way, it was pretty epic. Some super awesome views. Probably definitely worth it, but ask me later. But let me tell you, we are not conditioned for this long of a hike. Definitely a moderate hike, if not a little on the higher end of the moderate. But probably isn't the wisest decision to set yourself up to go on a hike and then change it last minute to go further than you were intending. All in all, I think we'll be over 10 miles in doing this loop. Ooh. Little muddy spot there. I would definitely say if you can hike 10 miles, no problem. It's fantastic. If you don't really hike that much, make sure you're going with someone. Tell somebody where you're going. Stick to the plan. As I had mentioned in our first video, we are amateurs. This is about learning as we go and getting out there, and stop making excuses for not getting out there, like not having the gear or experience or whatever. Get out there. I know there's a lot of professional guys out there, and they tell me it would be dumb for me to made that decision. But at some point you got to challenge yourself and get out there and do it. So I'll show a little loop, a map, what we did today. Get back to the truck. Just got done myself as we got ready to turn away from Lake Superior. Took my shirt off, dunked it in the water. We're out of water. I've got my filter, but aside from filling it out of Lake Superior, we haven't crossed any additional rivers like I thought we would to get water. Some dried up creeks and kind of mud spots, but I wasn't gonna get water out of there. We're only about a mile from the truck, which we have a cooler full of ice cold water, of which I'm gonna dump on my face. And I'm gonna chug bottled water right away. Oh man, my feet are killing me. Feet are absolutely killing me. And the battery's almost dead. So I got extra batteries, but this is the last one. Probably won't record anymore on this except for us getting the heck out of here. More mud holes. Oh. And the black flies really recited. They were really bad by Chapel Beach. We had those bug nets we put on. As you can see, I'm not wearing it anymore. Took that off. Didn't need it after we got out away from Chapel Beach, really. I mean, there were still flies and it was nice having them, but wasn't too bad. And now we're kind of on the inland trail, if you will, and not too bad. Mosquitoes aren't bothering us. Black flies land on you once in a while. It's Tuesday. We saw a sign in town that said tacos. Gotta imagine they got a Taco Tuesday special. We're gonna go shower, give me some tacos. I really hope they have beer there, because I need a cold beer. Man, I hope we're almost done. You know, I think I already mentioned this on the pictured rocks over on the actual lake shore, but we've been hiking for a while now, and once we left the Chapel Beach area, we haven't really seen hardly anyone. A handful of hikers, and that's about it. And it always amazes me how much money the Park Service, the state and national level all put into their different lands, and not that many people are out there. And I mean, it makes it awesome for us to get out and check out these lands and kind of have this peace and quiet out here. But at the same time, it's almost disappointed at all that money and all this beauty sitting out here, and there's just nobody out here. You know, I mean, I get it. There's a lot of hikers. There's a lot of people out in the woods, but when you're out here and you're at somewhere just so spectacular, and you know that only a handful of people are on at any given day. I mean, it's Tuesday. I have the week off from work, so I get the benefit of that. However, what, 300 million people in the United States? And I mean, aside from Chapel Falls, we've seen only a handful of people. It's crazy to me. Oh, where are we going here? Oh, trail's this way. Trail could be marked. This last section could be marked a little better. Definitely muckier than the rest of the trail. Woohoo! 0.3 miles. We did it. Well, maybe. Cars. Finally. I know it only seems like minutes to you guys, but holy cow. So glad to be back. Alright guys, well, made it back to the beautiful Alger Falls Motel. Not really. Numbers are in. It was a, zoom out a little bit. Numbers are in. It was a almost 10-mile hike and 27,000 steps. We are dog tired. It is time to go get tacos and a beer. Thank you for watching the video again. Like I said, I'm breaking these up into a couple videos. So the first one, if you haven't seen it, will be up in the corner here, one of these. And the third one will be the Michigander Springs on our way home. Thanks again for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Or don't. I don't care. You do you. Thanks again for tuning in, everyone. Take care.